norm that we live in.
Over the course of a decade that we were doing research on the coverage of women's and men's sports, our dominant finding was how much the coverage of women's sports had not changed.
Women are significantly underrepresented with respect to amount of coverage.
If you just watch the sports news, and if you just watched ESPN, and if you just picked up Sports Illustrated magazine for your main print source of information about what's going on in the sports world, it would be easy to continue to conclude that there's no women's sports happening.
Women athletes are significantly more likely than male athletes to be portrayed off the court, out of uniform, and in these hyper-feminized roles. The thing that we infrequently see is images of women athletes as athletes. I think we need to talk about why that is and who benefits from not seeing women athletes as athletes.
Controlling the images that we see in media. And I think particularly if you look at sports media, by and large the decisions about what images are portrayed, what images are used, who gets coverage are still made by men. They prefer to see women athletes portrayed in a more feminine way. It's more comfortable.
I think it's pretty clear that if you're a female athlete and you want corporate sponsorship, you'd better project a wholesome image. And part of that wholesomeness is the assumption that you are not lesbian, that you are heterosexual. So you'll have a disproportionate number of images of women athletes with children, with boyfriends, with husbands, to clearly mark themselves as heterosexual.
Sometimes I've referred to that as sort of the protective camouflage of feminine drag that women athletes and coaches feel sort of compelled to monitor in themselves and in others. Sort of this need to reassure people, I'm an athlete, I may be a great athlete, but don't worry, I'm still a normal woman.
There are more and more images of women athletes that bear alarming resemblances to soft pornography.
Is this the kind of image that we want young girls who are interested in sport to aspire to? Do we want them to think that in order to be respected as an athlete, they have to strip?
All I'm asking is turn the camera on and let us see what it looks like when women participate in sports. And what we'll see is that they are terrific athletes who are enormously gifted and enormously committed to something that many people in this country love.